going on, everybody? It is Matt Breaks Wax. I'm in the front seat of the F-150. It's a little warm today, so I got the sunshade in. I don't like letting the AC run while I'm doing video, so I'll be turning that off promptly. Get rid of that. But yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping in. Just wanted to do something real quick. Figured I'd do a little truck rip. I stopped in a GameStop and grabbed a couple of Topps Chrome new release blasters. Yes, look, I pre-ripped them so it's easy to do one-handed. Look, sorry. Things have been crazy busy managing a big project at work. Doing in the middle of 30-day streak of Donruss 88 on the shorts, so check those out. Some people have picked up on it, but we're also counting down the top 30 songs of 1988 in the background on those shorts. So should have some good stuff coming up here in the last, I think we're into like 7 days, last 6 or 7 days. So the last week should have some banger songs in it. So check them out. After that, I'll be getting back hopefully into some longer form stuff that I have in the can already. I probably got some driver's seat box breaks. I have to travel for work at the beginning of August, so I'll be in Austin, Texas. I'm gonna look. I don't have transportation while I'm down there, so I'm kind of limited in how I can get around. I'm just taking Ubers or whatever to the hotel for the conference that I'm going to, and I'm gonna see if there's any card shops in the area and maybe do some rips while I'm in Texas. That'd be kind of fun. If not, if that doesn't work out, I'm definitely going to be editing video in my off time to try to get some stuff posted and released. And I hope to be scheduling. This week is coming up. It'll be 1 year that I've been on YouTube, and I didn't really have high expectations, I guess, when I started this. I just wanted to kind of document myself going back into the hobby, starting with junk wax, and doing some modern stuff as I got back into it and just remembered how fun it was. I've gone through a lot in that year and really a lot of ups and downs, like personally with just job stuff with my wife, and working through stuff with family and that sort of stuff. It's just life, right? But this hobby's been fun to get back into it. Met a lot of fun people along the way. And, just really trying to think about okay, I've kind of done a little bit of everything. We've gotten into Whatnot. We got an eBay store going. How can I improve things? How can I make it more sustainable for me, time-wise and money-wise? I'm not going to be able to just run out and buy a ton of stuff like this all the time and just be that guy that opens stuff every day. I'm more of the guy that's going to probably stick to junk wax. Bang for my buck, I can just get, a lot more pieces of fun video out of junk wax. The mileage is further, I guess. The modern hobby's super pricey. I've always been much more of an opener and sharer than a collector of if that makes sense. I'm never going to be a binder guy that just has a whole collection of things. I don't really build sets unless I'm trying to build them for somebody else and move them along. I collect, I guess, to the extent of I have this card, I pulled it, I had the excitement of pulling it. If there's a collector that wants it, I'm happy to sell it to them. I'm happy to give it away if I have the opportunity to give some things away. I like seeing other people be happy getting cards that they want if they are collectors. So it's never really been a collector thing for me. It's just the excitement of opening it, seeing cards of players you love, and getting the chance to get that thrill of ripping it yourself. That's super fun. So that's probably what I'm going to keep doing. I've had some chance to purchase some bigger collections. I'm working my way through a collection I bought of 8 5-row boxes and just deciding what I want to do with that. I just at least probably want to go through each box and show you what I got. I just some cool stuff in there from my childhood. This goes back to 70s. There's some 70s hockey, some I wasn't even alive in the 70s. So, I mean, it's pre-childhood for me. But, I mean, these are just memories of players I heard about growing up or, things like that. I mean, there's no nukes. There's no, like, huge cards in there. Although the years are right. There could have been. There's just a lot of good, right? There's a lot of good cards. And, that's okay, too. So, my goal is to kind of figure out in this next season, like, do I increase what I'm doing on eBay and kind of double down on that, knowing the time that it takes to do eBay stuff? Do I start maybe showing up at shows and, I guess take the channel on the road a little bit and kind of meet more people out that way? I like that. But I know shows are a lot of work too. And then you got to, make sure you're always keeping your inventory up to date and that sort of thing. So I don't want to get into the habit of having to buy to be present somewhere. So I don't want to make a commitment to a show and then have to buy things to have stuff to sell. So I'm not really trying to do that. I'd like to be able to figure out how to make what I want to do on YouTube sustainable. We tried breaking on Whatnot, and Whatnot's not totally off the table. But I am, reconsidering the way that I use Whatnot. So previously, I've been doing like some modern breaks and tried selling some modern singles. Modern single stuff didn't really go so well. The breaks were great. I had fun. I made money. I think everybody got cards they liked. We pulled some big cards. It was really fun. And I think if I was in a different place in my life, I could see that being a bigger part of my hobby because I would have more free time. But just right now with kids and work and household stuff and we're a sandwich household, right? So we got, older adults living with us and we have younger kids we're still taking care of that are not independent yet. And so there's just not enough time to commit to that by the time of like promoting the show, running the show, doing the sorting, which takes forever, and then packing and shipping everything the way it needs to be packed and shipped. I can do it. I like it. I just don't have time. And that's just the way it is. So I probably won't be doing a whole lot of modern breaking on YouTube or on Whatnot. However, what I can see myself doing is more like live rips where, we pick a box from, whatever year we want to do, and we just go through that whole box. And like, I have some stuff in. I just got like 98 Chrome, Bowman Chrome. I got, we have some 94 Stadium Club. We have some, I think 94 Pinnacle. I got 96 Donruss. So like, I don't know. I just got some new stuff in that I have brand new boxes of. I still have to find the Bo Jackson shoulder pads card so we could do a box of 90 score. I'm still looking for the Will Clark Provision so we can do 91 Fleer boxes all day. Those sorts of things. And what I want to do is give people an opportunity, like, and this is probably just, I'll do a separate post on this and just kind of how my shows will probably work. I've been really thinking through this. Is just, we'll just do it pack by pack. We'll put a pack up, let people bid on it. If they want to buy it, fine. If not, that's fine too. I'll rip it. If there's anything worth selling on there or that somebody wants, I'll put it up on the stand and we'll just kind of do a progressive auction, right? So we'll run it for $1 after that pack. If nobody buys it, we'll move on to the next pack. They can buy the pack outright or, wait until we rip it and just progressively add to what's going to be in the auction at that time. And I think that's probably the style I'm going to go with when I can commit to doing the Whatnot shows on a regular basis. And I think that gives me like a lot of the things that I like. It gives you a chance to get stuff if you want to get stuff cheap. It gives you a chance to watch me open live if I duplicate it on YouTube and see that and experience that if that's what you like about this channel. If you want to purchase, you can always go over to Whatnot. The channel is growing. So, as we're celebrating a year, we're also getting really close to 400 subscribers. I think we're maybe less than a dozen away at the time that this is recording. So that's super exciting. I had no notion that, things would progress that quickly. And I appreciate each and every one of you taking the time to hang out here on this channel and enjoy what I like to do. So without further ado, let's get into these Topps Chrome. It's been about 10 minutes of just me talking. I appreciate it. You hanging in there with me. I know I've kind of been due for an update, and I've been, hinting at things that are coming. And I just want you to know that, like, I'm not just putting up shorts just to, ignore things. I think the shorts are fun. I do like the long form content. It gives me a chance to do some creative things with video. I love the truck rips. It gives me a chance to kind of, experience that fresh out of the store rip kind of feeling. I'm still going to do the driver's seat box breaks where we go out on Marketplace and grab stuff. I'll do some truck rips where we do, new product if I feel like it. But yeah, I'm just not going to be a modern hobby guy that's going to chase every little thing. I might open a couple pieces and do a couple of breaks from each new product that I like. I like Chrome. I did a break with Pick and Good on Whatnot. They're an awesome breaker. If you're just starting out, I would totally just start with them because they'll treat you right. You can get in their breaks pretty reasonably. They package things well. They do it in a style that's fair. Everybody can bid on the teams that are on the table, and if you have questions, they'll explain things. Like they like new breakers or new customers too. So if you're new to Whatnot, you can start with Pick and Good. It's PickNGood. Pick and Good. Shout out to Nate and Dina. You've been a big part of this past year, and I appreciate you guys. And some of the other folks on there: OFC Chad, C3 Car Collecting Couple, Striker DTB. Like, you guys have been a big part of my Whatnot experience, and my way of using Whatnot is probably going to be changing, and maybe not going down the same path you guys are, but hopefully we're all good, and we can all still have fun doing what we do. So anyway, let's rip some Chrome. All that to say, I got into a break with Pick and Good, and I happened to be lucky enough to get the Orioles, because I think it was kind of a surprise, not a surprise break, but it was an early afternoon thing, and I think just a lot of the normal folks were not in there, and I was able to snag the Orioles. So I got a bunch of Gunners and Kobe Mayos and things from that break that are on their way. So I'm not like hard pressed to buy a whole bunch of Chrome, but I wanted to grab 2 blasters because I had some credit down here at GameStop. I've seen some cool stuff coming out of these blasters, so I wanted to check it out, see what's going on. We're going to do this one-handed. It's either the best thing on YouTube or the worst thing on YouTube. We need an assist. I did clean my hands after lunch, but Chrome, always gets fingerprints, so I'm going to try to be gentle and make the best of it. I did get some sleeves while I was in GameStop, and they had the Fanatics sleeves for like $1.99. That's a little more than I pay at some other stores, but I wanted to have something in case we did hit something good. So here we go. We'll kind of start. Got Stephen Kwan. Hey, there's Sagano rookie. That's nice. All right, Adele Amador rookie refractor. Not bad. Mountie. All right, we got a local pack here, folks, I think. And Michael Waka on the Sepia refractor. I love the Sepia tone cards. I think if I ever did get into super like collecting something, it would be weird stuff like that, like the orange toned cards from Stadium Club, because my team is orange, like the Orioles are black and orange, so why not, right? Or color match, like nice color match cards. I think if I got into like really, really collecting, I think that's what I would double down on, but we're not there. I don't have that kind of budget right now, so we just get what we get. We don't get upset. Hunter Renfroe. Here's Xavier Edwards. We got a Ray Wave. Ronald Acuna. Nice. I do like that. And then we got David Festa. Rookie card. Rounding out that pack. I love that Acuna Ray Wave. I like the silver Ray Wave out probably the best in this series anyway. All right, I think we got our 1990 throwback here. Tariq Skubal. He's having an amazing year. Yep, here's our 1990 J-Ram. That's nice. There's another Ray Wave of Nolan Jones. Matt Chapman giving his salute. Tristan Casas, he's injured this year, but he looks good in Sepia. We like that. I have a Boston fan friend who will appreciate it. All right. Let's see. I think I just put big fingerprints on this first one. Chris Bassett. Will Wagner, rookie. Nice. Ooh, we got a prism. Garrett Mitchell. I like that. I don't remember that card from Series 1 or Series 2. Maybe I just didn't see it. I don't think they do image variations for lower. I mean, he's not a big name player. And Tyler Locklear. I like the prism, though. I've seen autographs come out of these. I've seen parallels come out. I'm not sure if we'll have anything that big. The prism was not numbered. It was not a parallel. All right, Wilson Contreras. Josh Lowe. Ooh, another refractor. Garrett Cole. He's been injured this year. It'll be great when he comes back. Andrew Benintendi. And then we got another refractor. Sepia. Nathaniel Lowe. He's having a decent year for the Nats. All right, let's see some more Orioles. Let's get a Kobe Mayo or a Gunner. Let's see what's up. Oh, we got the Nathaniel Lowe base card. Nice way to follow that up. Oh, we'll take an Adley. Not bad. Edgardo Enriquez, rookie. Here's a Ray Wave, Nolan Arenado. Like that. And Sepia, Jace Jung on the Sepia. Love it. Probably sleeve that one up. It's a nice rookie. And last pack Magic. Hopefully got something. Oh, we got an insert. That's good. Jack Kochanowicz. Here's our Fortune 15. There's Jordan. I think he's on the DL right now, too. Seems like everybody's on the DL right now. Grant McCray, rookie. Ray Wave. And Luis Angel Acuna. Just plain old rookie. All right. I'm going to pause, and then I'll be right back to rip number 2. I just want to clean these up so they're not going to fall while we're ripping that one. All right, we're back. We're ripping the second one of Chrome Blasters. I've seen big stuff come out of these. We've seen autographs, seen numbers, color. I don't know. I haven't looked deep in the checklist. I'm not sure if there are image variations and all that stuff. I just have not dug in. But I will when I get the cards back home and, go to list the ones that I don't want on eBay. I will check them out for sure. All right. Pack 1. All right, we got our insert. There's Jeff McNeil. J-Ram, he's been showing up. Nick Castellanos on the Ray Wave. And we got a Hurston Waldrop, rookie. I believe he's hurt. All right, pack 2, Logan Webb. There's Dylan Dingler, one of the most fun names in baseball. Jackson Jobe, I like that rookie on the Ray Wave. He did get hurt. He's down for the year. Cole Reagans. And we got Stephen Kwan on the Sepia. So at least we're getting big names on Sepia. That's good. Pack 3. That pack did not open nicely. JT Realmuto. Daniel Schneemann. Shea Langoliers. All right. We got James Wood. That looks awesome. I love that. And we got a Ben Rice on the Sepia refractor. That's super cool. I like getting the big names on the Sepia tone. All right. Shane McClanahan. Oh, Manny Machado. On the Prism, Alex Bregman. He's just back off of injury, heating back up. And we got Cody Bellinger. Yankees. All right, we got halfway through. We got 3 more packs. All right. Brady Basso. I'm not familiar with him. Oh, look at that. All etch. Aaron Judge. Love that. Those can be numbered. I don't think this is a numbered parallel. That's just the base. Gustavo Campero on the Ray Wave. Not sure who he is. Blake Dunn, rookie. And Tyler Gentry. So our streak of big names has ended on the Sepia. 2 more packs. Wyatt Langford on the Gold Cup. J-Ram showing up again. He's been steady in this one. Mark Vientos on the Ray Wave. That's nice. I like getting the bigger names, obviously. And we got Christopher Morel rounding out that pack. Last pack magic. Let's see what happens. I don't know that we're going to have anything big today, folks. I was hoping for a nuke. Mackenzie Gore. Oh, Lawrence Butler. Love that. Awesome card. Sam Aldegari. That's on a refractor. Javier Sonoja. Rookie. And we got a Gleyber Torres. It's Gleyber Day on the Sepia. Well, that's it. No nukes to write home about, but, not bad. Got some big name players. That's always exciting. I get these sleeved up, get them home, and, see what the market looks like for some of these. If you ever see any cards that I'm opening and, you want them, I don't get them on eBay right away. So, just put a message in the chat. I'll probably still have it. And if not, I'll know next time I go to pull one if you want one. So, put that down there. I'm trying to make this something that, is for you too. So if you've got a channel, and you want to do a little pack opening or a little tradesy kind of thing, let me know. We can collaborate and kind of get something done. I think that's fun to help each other grow. Shout out to some of the other small channels. Rob Cash Cards, 2 balls are better than 1. Basement Card Collector, Scary Terry cards, just some of the folks that have been around and supported me over the past year, and then some of the big dogs that I follow. Junk Wax Sal, Rob Opens Wax. I appreciate everybody's little niche in this hobby, and hopefully I'm finding my place and you're enjoying it, and it's fun. So let's just keep having fun. Thanks for hanging in there with me. It's kind of a long post, but I hope it was worth it for you. And if I just thank each and every one of you for giving your time, to listen, to watch videos, to comment, subscribe, share. It really helps keep me motivated to do new stuff and having fun and, just seeing where this thing can go. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Have an awesome day. Keep ripping wax.